Hey everybody, sorry I gotta get this set up here. If you guys are just logging in to check me out, just getting this set up. I'll have to play with this a little bit more and make it a little better. We'll put a background in and have some fun with it. But hey, welcome to COVID Day 17 of our lock-in here in Southern California. Thought we would play some darts and talk about darts. So let's do that. Get over here and hey everybody. Yeah, let's throw some wrestling. Just see if this kind of maybe I adjust this camera a little bit more here. Get the setup right. There we go. So you guys can see me throw. See where the board is. Cool. I can kind of see if anybody's on. I think if I click over, grab my mouse. See if I can click over here. See if anybody's on. What's up, everybody? Let's chat about darts and let's talk about what's going on. I can see comments, I believe, down below. It's been a while since I've done a live viewing here on YouTube. We were doing some of the tournaments and stuff, and it's just been a while. Family stuff, COVID stuff, work stuff. So I thought I would set it up. We're in day 17 of our lockdown here in Southern California. Just kind of living it out. It's been an interesting 17 days so far. Working from home with the kids. It's interesting. That's all I got to say. It's interesting hanging out, working with the kids, hanging around, coming in here because my office is in the garage, and just kind of hanging out. And let's just face it, man. They get in the way. Like I'll be in the middle of a meeting with someone, and they'll just walk right on in. And my favorite thing is when my wife comes in because she is living in her pajamas. I don't know what you guys are living in. I'm kind of living in the sweats myself. But in the morning I get dressed, put my pants on, put my shirt on, try and resemble like I'm a human being. But my wife will come in, and she's just in her sweats and stuff, and I'm like in a meeting with people, and it's comical. It's making for some. Ooh, that was horrible. Making for some fun stuff. But hey, let's talk a little darts. Curious where you guys all think about what's going on in the realm of darts, and are we going to play darts this year? I mean, are we going to get back to darts this year? Are we going to, in the way that we understand darts? I know that the USA Darts Masters was pushed off to next year, so that's already happened. And that wasn't until July, so that was horrible. Are we gonna? How's this gonna play out? This is gonna be interesting. Coming into the rest of this year. Curious what you guys think. Talking and throwing is not always the best thing. I should be playing on the other board so I can play a game. You guys can watch and be a part of that, but whatever. Oh. So I'm thinking about doing like an hour-long practice session live where I'll just do my practice. We can talk darts while I'm doing a practice session, kind of going through everything. Curious what you guys think about that. So my understanding is that, wow, I'm blanking on names. Kyle Anderson tested positive for COVID. Now, I know he was going to see the doctor. I believe that was today. Didn't hear anything else. Wonder if anybody's heard anything in regards to him. He's the only darts player I know of that has said or come out and said that they've gotten the disease. I'm curious if anybody's heard anything more about that. I haven't seen anything online. If you're watching this live or catching it later on and you've heard something, leave a comment. Love to find out a little bit more. But that situation, and then I haven't heard about anybody else catching COVID. It's not as that's horrible. I know from myself personally, I got a little bit of a cough that started yesterday, and so my wife has kind of had me just like sequestered to the garage. Now, I did go over to my dad's office yesterday. He smokes, and that typically bothers me. So I think that's what it is. But we'll know in the next day or two. If I start popping a fever and all that other stuff. Then we'll do, COVID Live will be something different for me. And we'll see how that plays out. But what are you guys doing for just trying to stay sane in the days of COVID? You know, what country? Where are you at? Are you sequestered? Are you stuck inside? How are you guys hanging out? How are things going for you? And feel free to leave comments if you're watching this the next day. I'll check comments, comment back. That was horrible. Missed the bullseye on all of them. But it's interesting kind of just talking to yourself when you do this stuff. Normally I got my son out here playing with me, but it is 9:30 here at Pacific time, so wherever you're at, it's whatever time that is. Oh, man. 726. It's been quite interesting around here for us. Really, my family has pretty much stayed in for the most part. We've done a little bit of walks. You know, they're saying you should get out and at least take walks and avoid people. So we've been doing that, but they've shut down the parks. They've shut down the beach access here. They've shut down all the hikes and the trails. So it's really just walking around your neighborhood, which, you know, isn't bad. We actually took the kids on a 1.5 mile hike the other day to go get cheeseburgers. So we walked over and got cheeseburgers. Of course, we had to eat them outside, and we had ice cream. That was fun. And then I had to walk back. And they actually did pretty well. So I've got little ones. If you guys don't know, I've got a 4.5-year-old, because yesterday was her half birthday. We had to make cupcakes and celebrate a half birthday. And then I have a six-year-old. Yeah, he's 6. He just turned 6 in March, so he's been, tomorrow he'll have been 6 for a month. So we've kind of been, like, we had his birthday party, and then the next week school ended, this COVID stuff kicked in, and we kind of been living at home, and it's interesting. Curious what you guys have going on. Please feel free to leave comments what you're up to. Are you playing a lot of darts? Or is your darts getting better or worse? Anybody catch dartitis, which is far worse than COVID in my opinion? Well, that's a joke. Let's not go there. I don't need anybody crashing down on me. Do you know anybody that's caught it? You know, that's a question. I really don't know anybody that I know that has had it or that has it currently. Again, I developed a slight cough yesterday, and a dry cough is supposed to be one of the symptoms. So, no fever. So who knows? We'll see. I do have a friend who lives in New York who's got a fever right now. So he's all stressed out. He's got 2 kids, wife, and of course neither of them are working, which puts a huge stressor on them that way. I luckily, seriously blessed to work for a company that at this point hasn't needed to lay off anybody. We've been working on newer technologies that function with this pandemic or what's going on, the idea of everything being online. So we've been working on technologies for that, which has been great because we've actually been hiring and pushing on new technologies. So I wonder if you guys, what you're doing. New technologies. Are you guys looking at anything that you're biting on that you're like, hey, maybe I should go for this? Like the hats. I brought this design back. We created some other designs with this. A buddy of mine and I, we did some color changes. So you can find these hats. They're on Etsy, Atomic Darts. If you go to Etsy, But we did country colors. We've created a couple more designs that'll be launching this week. Yeah, this week. Just through Etsy, we found that we like that platform. And he's doing some stuff himself, but we're trying to just throw out some dart designs, have some fun with it. So you'll see some more of that. I'm going to get some gear and wear it, and we'll give some of it away. I love to give stuff away. Oh. So I'm going to try to do some of these dart challenges that are out there, create some of them, we'll video some of them. I've been trying to just do product reviews, just got done with one for Red Dragon. This was the Reflex, so that'll be posted tomorrow. I've got a couple of barrels here from SHOT, which I'll be doing this week. Another set from Dragon. This is the Javelin. This is a super long barrel. I think it's the longest barrel they've ever done. I'll try and get that done this week, and I've got some others sitting over there to do. I've had the Daryl Gurney barrels, 2 of them, that have just kind of been, missed. Hanging out in my, let's just go for another one. And so I'm going to review those. I know, barrels have been out for a while, but I'm going to review those, take a look at those. Actually, I have a signed jersey by Daryl that I bought a couple years ago when I was doing stuff in my garage, putting jerseys up, and so I've got that. I actually just listed it on eBay. Hey, there's a plug. Excuse me. Bubbly water, man. Gets me, but I love this stuff. Go check out me if you go, just look up Daryl Gurney on eBay. You'll see a signed jersey, and it's one of his older jerseys signed. When he first launched his website, he was offering to sign jerseys, and I bought one. I like him. I think Daryl's an interesting guy. I know he's been working on cars during the whole COVID thing. I haven't heard any darts players really step up and do a lot, and it's probably out there. I just haven't seen it or heard about it. I'll be honest. As much as I love darts, I haven't been spending a lot of time on the PDC site. Haven't been I'm trying to keep up on it, but more the local stuff, kind of watching what's going on with some of the local guys. There's a guy, Phil O'Neill, he's been posting stuff, and guys that have been doing the live challenges and live fun things. I've been kind of watching that. Haven't had a whole lot of time with it, just with family. We've had some medical stuff that's happened with family members that were in the hospital for other things, but with this going on, it's kind of made it a little stressful. That we had some cancer stuff that was done, cancer surgery for a close loved one. Don't want to get too into it. There was a complication, I had to go back in, so it's been a little nerve-wracking on all that. So I haven't kept up a whole lot, so I'm hoping you guys can fill me in. We'll talk darts, we'll play darts. I'm going to try and do this every day to some degree. We'll try and do it more, not at 9:30 at night, but more maybe during the day, and be able to get some conversation going. Damn. Hate that when you float over to the 18. I've been going right a lot lately. Changed up my barrel, which I think has helped, but I've been going right quite a bit lately. This is the SHOT, I can't remember what it is. Cayudo, the SHOT Cayudo barrel. It's got a little concave in the back, which I really like. On my finger, it stopped some of the spin that I had where I was going to the right. So I really like the SHOT barrels. If you've seen any of my review stuff, you'll see that I review a lot of their barrels. I like their barrels. Great company. And they're happy enough to send me some stuff occasionally too to review. So like them, good company. But I like Red Dragon. I love Target. Target puts out a really nice barrel. Red Dragon's really come along. Bottleson, I wish would. There's so much potential in that company. It's an American company making barrels here in America, but their designs are just antiquated and old, and I find that sad because I really like them. It's a company. Loving the 3. I'm really loving the 3 there. Oh no. Yep, loving the 3. Love to see them do some stuff. Have you guys seen Bottleson? Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with that brand. Oh, bullseyes. Nope, not hitting the bullseye today. Oh, that's horrible. I was doing well on the bullseye today. When I went up on my weight on my barrels, I fluctuated between pretty much 21 and 16 grams. I actually went up to a 24 gram, and I don't know, I like it. Oh, horrible. 26. Nope. Would have taken a 26 after that. Ooh, 26? No. Can't even hit a 26. That's pretty sad. So if darts was to continue this year, what would that look like? I mean, where would they... It'd be nice for them to bring it into a situation where they can play. I mean, is there a way... I mean, I know the pro guys, and there's guys playing online, but it's not tournament based. A lot of guys are trying out a lot of this online stuff, and I've seen that, and you can challenge pros and do some fun stuff. I know Darts Planet's been doing some stuff. I like those guys over there. Oh my gosh, ones, Matt. Ugh. And I know they've been doing some stuff where you can win like a Nexus board. They've been doing stuff, but I think we can do the tournaments with guys playing kind of like this, you know, just throwing up some cameras. Oh, can I get the 18? No, I just can't. Ugh. All right, 18. It'd be interesting if you do it kind of like, I don't know if you're into NASCAR or anything, or if you've seen what like IRL's kind of done it. I guess Formula One's playing with it a little. But NASCAR's been doing this thing where they're racing, and it's legitimate seriousness. Like one driver today actually lost a sponsor because he was having a bad day and he just quit midday race. He just stopped playing and walked away and actually lost a sponsor. The sponsors are looking at this stuff as being a way to get their name out, because people, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are watching this racing online, this virtual racing, which I think is kind of cool. I think we could do darts that way. I know there are some leagues that are run in a virtual sense. Kind of cool. I don't know if there's... I knew if I was a pro, which you can tell by my throwing right now, definitely not near... I'm not even near amateur level. This sucks. But I think if I was in that top elite, like 50, I would go on and start just playing guys. Allow average Joes to come play them, have some of their buddies, have some of the other pros, kind of hang out virtually and play. I think that'd be kind of cool, and just do it on a regular type thing. I think that'd be interesting. I'd watch that. Oh. Okay, so normally I will spend part of my day, from a practice standpoint, throwing at whatever the date is. So the first 20 days, 21 days of the week or month. So on the first, I'll throw it once, trying to hit double one. 2, same thing, 3, 4s, 5s. As I get into larger numbers, I'll hit triples and doubles, go for that, but try and stay within that number. Excuse me, bubbly. And then on the 21st day, it's bullseyes, and then I kind of mix things up from there, or I'll pick a bigger number on other days during the month, and split it and try and do things like that. But I haven't done it today, so today is the 6th currently for me. So let's throw at some 6s, see what we get there. That's kind of a little training thing I like to do. Personally, and I will thought about doing the live videos and doing these feeds where I would throw a certain number of throws. I had a particular number, go around the entire board and throw 100 darts at the 100 darts, and just see if I actually get better over that time period or not. Man, floated that one. I'm just staying right. There we go. I take that match. Kind of playing with some things like that, trying to do like a 10-hour, 8-hour, 10-hour just darting type thing. I thought that would be kind of fun. But I guess, I don't know how many people would actually want to come hang out with me for 8 hours. Why I threw darts, especially when I'm throwing that bad. Oh. Come on, man. Oh. There we go. Of course, up to 13. So anyway, I thought I would just kind of run with this. Wanted to throw this up for a little bit, play a little live. We'll do this tomorrow. I'll try and create a little bit better screen than this one. Do something for a backdrop. There on the 2, I just set this up real quick just to kind of give it a run. Anyway, thanks for watching, whoever's watched and hung on this long. Those that do may find things given away later on. So hang out, watch the live streams. We'll have some fun with it. Thanks for the 1, 2, 3, 4 people that have caught it live. If you're catching on the rerun, please, throw up some comments. Would love to keep the conversation going. And let's hope I don't actually have COVID with this dry cough I have. And I'm noticing breathing's a little different. So maybe I got it. If I got it, I'll keep live streaming and we'll live stream through it. You guys can enjoy my COVID-ness with playing darts. We'll see. I don't know. I'll know more tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't just go get tested because there's nothing like that around here. We'll find out. But those that hung on, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun throwing some darts just for a half hour with you guys live. We'll do some more during the day tomorrow. And I've got a new product coming out tomorrow. It's not my product, but anyway, a review of that Red Dragon barrel and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm getting to a point where I can do a lot more of that. Work slowing down for me. So hey, love hanging out with you guys. Love talking darts. We'll do a lot more of it over the next few weeks as we are locked in. We're on day 17 here in Southern California, and I may be on day 1 of the real deal. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for hanging out and watching me throw some darts. Yeah, it was horrible, but whatever. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon.